congregation in the free faith tradition, bound not by a creed, but by covenant. My name is Nikki Robner, and I am honored to be beginning a term as co-president of this congregation. I am a white woman, thank you, middle-aged. I have dark, longish hair with a lot of gray in it. It's kind of curly. I'm wearing glasses, and I'm wearing a black and white top. My pronouns are she, her, hers. And our church began in 1833 as a liberal Christian community. We're now a community of many faith journeys and beliefs united in a single covenant of care. We are committed to being a deliberately diverse and fully inclusive community of adults, youth, and children. Together, we explore our connection to each other, to the sacred, and to all life, and we strive to bring our values alive in this community and beyond. If you're a visitor here, we welcome you, and we look forward to meeting you. If you have physical accessibility needs, we recommend accessing our church from the front entrance on Blanton, where the sidewalk and doors are safe and accessible. We also encourage you to tune into the Sunday morning services 5 to 10 minutes early in order to catch the rolling announcements, which will be up on the screen, and if you ever decide to participate remotely, you will be able to see them that way. And this is a really good way to stay informed about things that are important to our church community. And finally, and most importantly, please silence your cell phones. Thank you.
Good morning. I am the Reverend Sherman Z. Logan Jr., and I have the privilege to serve in this congregation as the senior minister. Welcome to First Unitarian Universalist. We are delighted to have you with us today, whether you're here in person or joining us virtually. I am a tall, brown-skinned black man, bald head, white beard. I'm wearing a black suit with a paisley-colored bow tie, white shirt, and a stole of kente cloth with the phrase Black Lives Matter. I use he, his, him pronouns. Joining me this morning, our Director of Lifespan Faith Formation, Leanne Luskin. Our Worship and Music Director, Jamie Kilpatrick. Providing the ministry of music this morning, Reverend D.K. Logan, New Beginning. Our hymn leaders, Barre Ramsey and Joanna Walker. And the tech booth, Eric Bowers and Jeremy Whelan. And this is the part of the service where we welcome our visitors. Now, we live stream our services, so if you're not to be seen on the camera, there are off-camera seats beside the AV booth, the bookcase in the hall, and the ushers will be happy to assist you. Now, if you are visiting with us this morning and as you are comfortable, please raise your hand, and Jamie will come to you with the microphone, and you can tell us who you are and where you're from. Are there any visitors? And I see one right there, eagerly waiting for you, Jamie.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Smith. It's my third time here. I've joined 2.5 small groups, so I'm merging right in.
Well, you're not a visitor anymore. When are you going to sign the book?
Hi, my name is Shelley, and this is my first time here, but I met a bunch of y'all at a protest on Monument Avenue recently, and I will be doing the flash mob this afternoon.
Welcome.
Right in front.
Good morning. My name's Elizabeth. I used to go to the UU Church in Newport News, so I'm excited to meet you guys.
Welcome. Okay.
Oh, one more.
One more? Okay.
Good morning. My name is Alex, and this is my first time here. I'm just checking out to see what this is all about, and I'm here with my dad, and it's both of our first times here.
Welcome. Okay. Okay, thank you, Jamie. So whether it's your first time or 1,000th time here, you are welcome just as you are. And we're truly honored to share this space with you. So now I invite you to rise in body or in spirit and take a moment to greet your neighbors and warmly welcome any visitors. Yeah, great.
We played hide and seek in this building last night, and I just got very nervous that perhaps there was someone still behind me hiding.
We're going to miss you, Jim. Come into the circle of community. Come into the space of hope and healing. Come just as you are, with your questions and convictions, your doubts and your dreams, with your longing for connection and your hunger for truth. We're not here for uniformity, but for unity. Not to be of one mind, but to be of one heart. Here, the sacred shows up in many forms, in silence and in song, in justice and in joy, in grief and in gratitude. Come, let us worship together.
My name is Leanne Luskin. I use she, her pronouns. I am a white woman in my mid-40s. I have blondish, reddish hair pulled back in a ponytail today. I have on a light green shirt with pink and blue flowers, and it says Protect Trans Kids. And I have a black and white keffiyeh scarf to show my love and support for Palestinians. We had a youth overnight in the building last night. If I look a little tired this morning. We had 8 fantastic kids. Candace Evans was here. Candace is one of our youth advisors, along with Rachel Lawrence, who couldn't be here, but she's done a lot to support. They both have done a lot to support these young people. I want to say thank you to our youth. We had so much fun. They are all just delightful human beings. So thank you so much. I had a great time, even though I'm a little tired. A few of them have agreed to participate in our service today. So I would like to invite up Natalia and Adrian and Fennec to do our chalice lighting, which they wrote.
Hello, I am Natalia, and I use she, her pronouns. And now we're gonna
My name's Adrian. I use he, him pronouns. Good morning, First UU.
we.
Come on. Thank you.
All right. We gather in the understanding that now is a time of great transition.
Going back to school or work or back to bringing your kids to school can be a scary prospect.
But here in this church, no matter how the world's turning, we stand on the side of love and support of one another.
We light our chalice in honor of this.
Thank you. And if you could all rise in body and or spirit for our first hymn, it's number 131, Love Will Guide Us. And now we'll hear a reading from another one of our youth.
Hello, my name is Daniel Hebner. My pronouns are he, him. I'm wearing blue jeans and a black t-shirt. I have long black hair. I'm a white man in his 18th year. And I'm wearing blue glasses. This is Finding Our Dreams by Julian Jamaican Soto. The world makes many demands on your time, your skin, your heart, until you are left grasping and wondering if you will ever do enough, have enough, be enough. Stop your counting, measuring, and checking. You are enough, so much more than enough, made from the fragments of the galaxy. You do measure up. And to recover from your doubt, the doubt that's pressed upon you, the antidote for doubt is dreaming. All the dreams that call to you, lime from freen and frosting pink dreams, the other soft and tender dreams that run blue to gray, sky indistinguishable from the lulling sea, the dreams that seem impossible. Listen, that's their nature. If they had already happened, then they would be realities, solid and smooth, like the round bone home of an unbroken egg. Be brave enough to name your dream, nurture it, and allow the rhythm of your breath to bring your dreams to life. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ginger Clark, she, her. I'm a middle-aged white woman with long, light brown hair. Today I have on a shirt that says Protect Trans Youth, and black pants, and rainbow shoes, and rainbow earrings. So today we're going to talk a little bit more about he, she, ze, and we, which some of you heard the origin story of from the founder last week. He, she, ze, and we's mission is to support transgender and non-binary people by empowering their families, allies, and communities to create life-saving, inclusive environments. With today's political landscape, their work is needed now more than ever. He, she, ze, and we uses a multifaceted approach of education, support, advocacy, and community building. Throughout August, different speakers will share information about each element of this work and their personal perspectives. Today, Leanne and I will tell you a little about the support we have received as parents of transgender kids.
He, she, ze, and we peer facilitators meet with each new family inquiry personally with a virtual meeting. This initial touch point is often all that a parent or community member needs to feel confident in taking next steps. Staff members meet with each person where they are and empower caregivers to provide affirming parenting behaviors and to figure out what next steps to support their kids might look like. Executive Director Shannon McKay and her team support everyone in their efforts to learn more about the transgender community, advocating for the needs of the community while asking allies to show their support and take action.
So, as some of you already know, but probably not everyone here, our beloved child Morgan, who goes by she, they, came out to us as trans and queer about 2 years ago at age 18. We instinctively knew that the only logical and loving response was to offer unconditional support, but we weren't sure what that support looked like, and we needed some support ourselves for our many questions and concerns. My husband Jay and I showed up at our first parent support group full of confusion and curiosity, but we left feeling comforted and a bit more confident. Since that first meeting, I can't believe it's been only 2 years ago, we have attended virtual education panels with guest speakers, participated in legislative lobby day sessions, witnessed at county school board meetings, celebrated at Pride Fest, received education at an empowerment summit, and partied at the fun and festive annual He, She, Ze, and We fundraiser. At all of these events, Shannon and her team were always present, prepared, and full of purpose.
They have a program called Family Connections, where once a month in various areas of Virginia, Richmond included, families with trans and non-binary, gender non-conforming kids get together to have a lot of fun. And in a time where there's a lot that can feel hard about our identities and how we show up in the world, these monthly gatherings, they're just filled with joy and fun. And so we get to be with other kids and families and go to the science museum or have a pool party or make crafts in our basement. We've done that here before too. So that part of their program means the world to us. And even better, this spring, He, She, Ze, and We launched a trans wellness fund, which supports access to gender-affirming medical care for Virginians, which is still legal in Virginia, or those in nearby states seeking care in Virginia. The first round of grants was able to support 40 people, and they are currently fundraising for the second round, and their plan is to open grants quarterly for families, as long as they have the funds. This new much-needed wellness fund is really exciting, but as you can imagine, the requests for support far outweigh the funding that's available currently. Grants are open right now until August 13th. So for this next round, applications are open. So they really need to continue receiving our support to be able to sustain Family Connections and their Trans Wellness Fund.
And finally, I wanted to mention that I got to be, we should have brought the trophy up. I got to be Leanne's +1 at the donors party since our fundraising dance team, which some of you were on and many of you donated to, we came in 3rd place, and it was not about the dancing, it was about the fundraising, just so you know, but we did dance, yes, a lot. But something really cool happened at that donors party. I got to speak to the team from Bank of America that evening, and they are corporate sponsors of He, She, Ze, and We, and of that particular event. And I learned that they had become involved because one of their high-level employees is a member at UU Community Church. Yeah, and they had pushed to make that financial support for a local nonprofit that they cared about possible. So support can indeed come from unlikely places when allies are out there and advocating for justice. We ask that you become a sponsor of this small but mighty organization by giving as you are able today. Please see the screen for ways to donate online, and the ushers will gratefully receive your donations in person. Thank you, everyone.
Let's enter into a time of prayer, meditation, and reflection. Spirit of life, source of love, the holy that moves through us and among us. We pause in this moment, breathing together as one people to lift up all that we carry. Our joys and our heartaches, our hopes and our questions, our longing for healing, for wholeness, for a way forward. Spirit, open our eyes that we may see the world as you dream it to be. Open our ears that we may truly hear one another's stories. Open our hearts that we may meet this life with compassion that refuses to let go. Bless this community of seekers and sojourners. Grow us in love, root us in grace. Remind us again and again that each of us has a part to play, a gift to give, and a calling to live. We hold close tenderly those who are hurting today, those who sit in the shadow of grief, those whose bodies ache, those whose spirits are weary. Wrap them in love that would never let them go. And Holy One, let our prayers not stay as whispers in this room. Make them living prayers, hands that help, feet that march, voices that speak truth, hearts that beat for justice. Guide us, lift us, hold us. Remind us that we are threads in this holy tapestry, interwoven, interconnected, called to be more together than we can ever be alone. Hear now the prayers we speak aloud and those we carry silently within. And in the spirit of love, in the name of all that is holy, may this be so. Amen. Ashe. Let me begin this morning with a question. What's in your backpack these days, or tote bag, or briefcase? Now, I'm not just talking about notebooks, laptops, and water bottles. I'm talking about the backpack you carry in your spirit, the invisible one, the shrug on your shoulders, pressing on your back, the one you take with you everywhere, whether you packed it on purpose or inherit it without a word. Because whether you're just starting school or post-retirement, whether you're climbing up the ladder or just trying to make it through the day, we all carry a backpack of some kind. And that backpack, it tells a story. Some of what we carry is visible, and some of us, nobody can see, but we feel it, and Lord knows we feel it. So let's take a closer look at the backpack we carry through each season of life and the weight they hold seen and unseen. For the children in the room, maybe your backpack is full of excitements and jitters. You're wondering if you'll make new friends this year, if your teachers will be kind, if you get picked for a game or invited to a birthday party. Your backpack is light, but your heart might be heavy with questions. For our teens, maybe you're carrying the weight of identity, the pressure to belong while still trying to be real. You're navigating expectation, trying to make sense of who you are while the world keeps shifting the rules, and that's a heavy pack. For the adults in the room, Your backpack might be stuffed with bills, responsibilities, appointments, and a calendar that never stopped blinking. The burden of caregiving, the tension of trying to be enough for everyone by struggling to be enough for yourself. And for our elders, our seasoned citizens, maybe your backpack carries stories, joyful stories, painful stories, unfinished stories. You carry the memories of those you lost, the wisdom you earned, the lessons you didn't ask for, but life gave it to you anyway. And sometimes you carry the ache of being forgotten by a world that moves too fast. And then, beloveds, there are things we carry that don't belong to any age. Some of us carry grief, the kind that sits on our chest like a brick, the grief of someone gone, of something lost, of a future that didn't come. Some of us carry anxiety about the future that feels uncertain and the world that often feels unkind. And some of us carry burdens we can't even name. We just know it's something heavy, something holding us down. Can I get an amen? Amen. You know that kind of invisible weight, the kind you feel but can't always explain? Well, that reminds me of the scene from a movie, Up in the Air, that speaks directly to the load so many of us are carrying. There's a moment in the movie where George Clooney character gives a talk. He invites the audience to imagine packing everything they own in a backpack. Start small with your keys, your wallet, your favorite coffee mug, then your clothes, your furniture, your car, your house. And then he said, now try to walk. You can't. Because when the backpack is that full, you can't move. Now, beloveds, doesn't that sound like life right now? We're trying to move through a world that's overloaded with sorrow and speed. The world backpack is overflowing and strapped tight on our shoulders, and the weight is heavy, slowing down our steps. And yet, even with all that weight wearing us down, something keeps us moving. Something keeps us rising. Step after weary step, still we keep walking. But hear me now this morning, not everything in our backpack is pain. Some of it is strength. Some of it is food for the soul. Some of it is sacred. So let me ask you, what's in your backpack that helps keep you going? Maybe it's your grandmother's prayer whispered across the time. Maybe it's a text from a friend who sees you even when you can't see yourself. Maybe it's a quote you taped on a mirror or a song you sing to remind you who you are. Maybe it's your faith. And I tell you what I carry. I carry the truth that every person matters, no exception. I carry the conviction that we belong to one another, woven into this interdependent web of life. I carry the hope that love still wins, even in the world that often forgets how to love. And that, my beloved, is good weight. That's holy weight, the kind of weight that steadies your step instead of slowing it down, the kind of burden that you want to carry. But let me tell you the truth this morning. Not everything in your backpack should be in there. Some of us are carrying things that don't belong to us at all. We are carrying other people's expectations, trying to be what they need us to be instead of who we are. We're carrying shame about our past, shame about our bodies, shame someone else gave us, and we packed it like it was ours to keep. We're carrying fear that keeps us quiet when we long to speak, fear that keeps us small when we are born to stretch and shine. And yes, we are carrying resentment, those grudges that digs in our heart like gravels in the shoe. Oh, my feet hurt this morning. We revisit old wounds and rehearse old fights. We wear those memories like merit badges, but they keep bleeding us dry. And then we wonder why we feel so exhausted when joy feels so far away, why our spirit feels like walking uphill in mud. Maybe, just maybe, it's time to unzip that bag and look inside. Maybe it's time to say, this doesn't belong to me anymore. Maybe it's time to let go. Now I'm reminded of a story, an old one from the Buddhist tradition that speaks with timeless wisdom about the power of letting go. You see, there were two monks walking along a path. They come to a river where a woman is stranded. One monk walks by. The other monk stops, lifts her up, and carries her across the river and gently set her down. They continue walking. Hours later, the first monk is still stewing. Why did you carry her? He asked. We're not supposed to touch women. And the second monk replied, Brother, I put her down hours ago. Why are you still carrying her? You see, some of us are walking around with stuff we're supposed to put down long ago. We're carrying guilt that already has been forgiven. We're carrying stories that no longer serve us. We're carrying labels someone else put on us, and we wear them like name tags, even though they were never ours to begin with. So what are you carrying that you could have set down years ago? Let me make this plain for you. What do you need to take out of your backpack? What are you ready to release, not because it wasn't real, not because it didn't hurt, but because it doesn't serve you anymore? Is it perfectionism? The voice that tells you you're only worthy if you're flawless? Is it guilt over something you did or didn't do? Is it bitterness that's blocking your blessings? Is it a lie you believe that you're not smart enough, strong enough, or lovable enough? But this is your moment. You don't need that where you're going. You weren't made to carry everything. You were made to choose what is sacred. You were made to carry joy. You were made to walk in freedom. So let me ask you again, what do you need to let go of today? Now imagine this, if you will. If your spirit had a backpack and you could pack it with only what you need for the journey ahead, what would you put in it? Well, here's what I would pack. Resilience, the kind that gets back up when life knocks you down. Courage, not the absence of fear, but the power to move forward anyway. Love, not just the soft kind of love, but the fierce, radical, justice-seeking kind. Community, because we're not meant to travel alone. Gratitude, because joy doesn't come from having everything, it comes from noticing what's already here. And hope, that deep, defined, unshakable hope that says, even now, something new is possible. And that's what a spiritual backpack is. And you know what's beautiful about those things? You don't have to hoard them. You don't have to run out. You can share them. When someone runs out of courage, lend them yours. When someone can't see the beauty, you can point it out. When someone forgets who they are, you can remind them. That's what spiritual companionship looks like, and that's what the beloved community does. And if you don't hear nothing else today, hear this. You don't have to carry it alone. The world will try to convince you that your strength means going solo, that if you are struggling, it's your fault, that you ought to carry it quietly so you don't burden anyone else. But here's the truth. We weren't meant to carry life alone. That's why we are gathered here. That's why we light the chalice. That's why we sit and sing and pray and hold silence together. And this church, this sanctuary, is a place where you can sit down. This is where someone said, let me hold that with you. This is where someone would see you and say, you don't have to be okay to be loved. And when your hope runs low, we're like a candle for you. And when your faith is fading, we believe that's enough for both of us until yours returns. You see, that's the power of this faith, and that's the promise of Unitarian Universalism. And beloved, our faith said that we are bound together in an interdependent web. That means your pain matter, your joy matter, and that our faiths are tied together. That's why we said no one walks alone, No one is disposable. No one is forgotten. And church, that's why we keep showing up for worship, for justice, for one another. Because this faith doesn't ask us to believe something, it asks us to live something. So let me say it again. Let me ask you one more time. What's in your backpack these days? What strengthens you? What weighs you down? What needs to come out? And what might you still need to put in it? And as we walk together into this new season of school, community of healing, of becoming, may we pack light, letting go of what no longer serve our spirits. May we carry what matters most, the values, the stories, the relationship that gives our lives meaning. May we remember what we learned, that sometimes the heaviest things are the ones we can name and release. May we reach out when the weight is too much, because love was never meant to be a solo journey. And may we walk together, friends, every step of the way, knowing that this community right here is here with open arms, hearts ready, voice joined, because no one walks alone. And here, no one has to. Not today, not ever. May this be so. Amen.
Oh, I needed that today. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We are going to do a ritual this morning. The word went out. Some of you may have brought your backpack or your laptop bag or your knitting bag or something where you carry your supplies for the day. You may have brought that with you today. If you did, great. If you didn't, that's okay, because we are blessed with imaginations. And if you would like to participate and you didn't bring your own bag today, when it's time, when you hear what sounds like you or something like you can just stand, or you can just come to the front here, or you can just raise your hand, or just know in your heart that you are seen and recognized and loved. Sound good? All right. This ritual, I want to give credit, is written by Reverend Erica Hewitt. It's a blessing of backpacks. So we all carry bags with us throughout the week for lots of reasons. Many reasons on our adventures. I'm going to read some statements and then pause. And so again, if that feels like you, come on up front. Just raise your bag, raise your hand, or just know that in your heart. So some of us take books and homework to school. Some of us homeschool, and we pack our bags for learning adventures in the world. Some of us bring our lunches to school or work. Some of us take our computers and other supplies to the places where we work. Some kids carry overnight bags from one parent's house to another parent's house and back again. Some people bring things like books or yarn and knitting needles to places where they might need to wait patiently. Some of us bring diapers and snacks to the daycare or the park. And some people even have special bags for their dogs or other animals to carry or be carried in. Are your bags already full of things? Maybe we're clearing them out a little bit. Do you imagine that they might get full one day? Probably. So for this blessing, it doesn't really matter if your bag is full or empty. Either way, we're adding more to it. But it doesn't weigh anything, and it's not going to take up any room. Would some of you like to have some of our congregation's love to take with you to school or work or on your travels? Yeah, I would. I really would. All right, so let's do that. So okay, here it is. So we're gonna pack up some love. You wanna join me? We're gonna pack it up. If you have a bag and you wanna hold it open, we're gonna toss it in there. Ready? Adrian, I'm a good shot. Are you ready? Okay. There you go. Toss it around. Make some more. Pull it out of your pocket. There's plenty. There is plenty. Doesn't weigh anything. Pack it up. Toss it all around. Pour it in. There you go. All right. What else? Sometimes if we're starting a new adventure, it's a new school, or you're maybe moving up to middle school or high school or college even, or you're starting a new job or any kind of transition, some nerves and anxiety can come along with that, and maybe we wish we felt a little bit braver. So let's find some bravery. We've all got some. Dig around. Pull it out. Same thing. Pack it up. You got it? All right. You ready? It's coming to you. White sweater, okay? There you go. Good catch. All right. Toss it around. Bravery. We can share. You can receive some and then share some. We've all got it. What else might we need? Any suggestions? Patience. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Yes. Patience. I'm find it somewhere. It's here. I'm pulling out my pockets over here. Find some patience. We'll toss it around. You ready? It's coming over this direction. It's a long shot. There we go. All right. We've got some patience. What about another one? Oh God, gratitude. Yes. Oh my goodness. Let's just fling it. Fling it everywhere. Everywhere. All the gratitude. All of it. Grace. All of the grace. Whoo. Spread just. Confidence. Yes. Daniel told us, like, we're enough. Everybody's enough. Confidence. Carry that. Yes. All right. How are those bags feeling? Heavy? I hope it's heavy with knowing, with good stuff and knowing. Take a moment and look around at the other people in this room and know that we've got your back. Okay? All right. So we've got love and gratitude and patience and bravery. We can carry all those things in our bag. Truth. Yeah. Yes, please. All of those things. This congregation cares about you. You are loved and treasured, and we are so grateful for each and every one of you. Whether times are great right now or times are really hard right now, just think about what you're carrying in your backpack. Think about the things you've let go so you can make room for all that grace and patience and love. Reverend Sherman is going to offer us a little blessing. I am going to come down front here with some tags. So if you need a little physical reminder to tack on to your bag, please just come on up and get one.
These tags are not only for the kids. Now I'd like to offer a blessing for all the students. The Spirit of life, source of hope and love, as a new school year begins, we lift up all students in our care, children, youth, and adults. Bless those starting school for the first time, those returning to familiar classrooms, and those learning in new ways. Bless homeschoolers, public and private school students, college learners, and lifelong seekers of wisdom. May they carry not only books and supplies, but also courage, curiosity, and the assurance of your love. Bless those who teach, guide, and support them, parents, educators, mentors, and friends. May this year be filled with growth, grace, and joy, and may each student know this church walks with them and celebrate every step of their journey. May this be so. Amen.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. Liv, it is time for our chalice extinguishing. If you could come on up, please.
Sorry, I'm a little short. Good morning, I'm Liv. They, them pronouns. I'm reading a passage poem by Reverend Dr. Rebecca Parker. There is a love holding me. There is a love holding you. There is a love holding all. I rest in this love. Thank you.
Thank you. Now please rise in body and spirit as I give the benediction. As you go forth into the world, may your backpack be light, your hearts be strong, and your journey filled with love. And may you always remember, you don't have to carry it alone. Go in peace, go in love. And let us sing our closing hymn, Lean on Me.